Well, here we are in the town clerk's office, recently relocated to its original spot in the town hall building. That was actually 6 or 7 months ago. It feels like yesterday. The town clerk, as of 1 year ago, last month, is Jeannie Quigletti, who's doing a terrific job as the town clerk. They've had a rough year with all the elections and the hard work that went into all of the processing of mail-in ballots and absentee ballots and voter registrations and on and on and on. But I'll let Jeannie give the detail of that and the kudos to her staff, which I'm sure she's very anxious to do.
Hi, I'm Jeannie Quigletti, the town clerk, and this is my office here. This was actually the original location of the treasurer, collector, clerk's office since way back when. It's an old building. I don't know if you can zoom around. We've got behind Mary, there's a fireplace that was working at one point, and my staff is right here with me. This is Melissa over here, Melissa Goodrow. Then we have Mary O'Connor here, and my assistant Jackie Sullivan. And I'll walk you over through, if I can do that, to show you the rest of the office. So you probably don't notice, but we all have two computers. And our second computer is a state computer, and it actually has its own router in the basement that belongs to the state of Massachusetts. And every town city clerk, 351 in Massachusetts, has the same system. It's called VRIS. Voter Registration Information System, I believe it is. And it's all tied into the voter registration status, runs the street list, and the census forms are all connected to that. And if anybody tracked their ballot, we have all that same system. The Track My Ballot website is all in the same system, so we're all tied in together. So this is our vault. We share it with the Treasurer Collector's Office, and it has vital records, which are birth, marriage, and death records way back to 1894. We also have records for town meetings and minutes from meetings and Board of Selectmen way back to 1894. We also have our ballots in there. So from Tuesday's election, we have 10,000 ballots. They've been locked up at the polling location, escorted back here by the police officers, and put in this vault. And after they are stored for a month, we can rebox them, put them in the basement, and they have to stay there for 22 months, and that's state regulations. We processed 80% of the voters on Tuesday. It was a great turnout, and we were able to remove the ballots in advance for this election. We did that with over 6,000 ballots on Saturday, so they were ready to be put in the machine on Tuesday. So it was a very successful day. Had a couple bumps in the road, but we got through it, and we're in post-election fog right now. Still a lot of work to do, but the big day is over, and we can also get back to things that were kind of put aside in our regular business certificates and dog licenses coming up. And I'm also clerk of the council, so we have to prepare for those meetings too, that are at least once a month. So back to our work and getting ready for the next election, which won't be until next June. So we have a little breather. We've been running ragged. We've had 4 elections this year, and since August we've just been flat out getting ready for the September primary, then jumping right into preparation for the November election. So have a little bit breather, and we can clean up our space and get back to the grindstone. So thank you.
I want to particularly thank Jeannie. She's too modest about the contributions and the effort that she and her department have put forth over the last 6 months. I can't tell you how many times I've bumped into Jackie and Mary O'Connor in the parking lot servicing customers, residents who come in for certificates or some request, and obviously the building has been closed since March 16th, so they're the front-facing personnel, and they do things with a smile and get their steps in, so there's a health benefit there, but they're doing it with such a great attitude that speaks volumes about their commitment to serving this community. So I personally really appreciate them, and everybody who lives here should as well. So thanks.